We're doing something very important because we're doing for the same thing for cot now, which is the now if you go through your slides and you go through the trig stuff, you won't find the one for tan, how to do for tan, but I'm going to show you here. If you have, let's do it for so that you can do the part C. If you have tan of a plus b, tan is quite simple, okay? And again, if you have tan of a minus b, these are some of the things that this is simple. It's not even, don't be scared of it, okay? What do you do for tan? So for tan, you act as if you are expanding. Okay, remember that we've seen you don't actually expand, like to say sine of a plus b, then you say this is going to be equal to sine a plus sine b. This is wrong. You will go off the cliff. That's not how you expand this. We saw how you do it. We said for sine, it's actually going to be sine of the first, then cos of the second. Then you say if it's a plus, you put a plus, cos of the first now, and sine of the second. Now, what you must also see is if you have a negative, like a minus b, right? When you are picking, you don't pick it as a negative b, you pick it as a b. This negative only will be coming here on this side. It only tells you. So if it's like, let's say you have it as a whatever, two angles, make sure you take it as a positive when you are putting in here. All we need this negative for is for determining this sign here. So we saw how to expand. You don't actually expand like to say sine a minus. No, you don't do that. But for tan, you pretend as if you're doing that. So the top is like that. So you are going to say it is going to be tan a plus tan b. But then it is going to be over. You start with a 1. Then if this is a plus, you now say minus. Then it will be tan a tan b. Okay? Tan a tan b. Let's do it again. Let's do for a minus b. What is a minus b? It's going to be, we expand tan a, then minus tan b. Okay? You expand. Then it's going to be over. Now it will be 1. But this is now a minus. So we say plus tan a tan b. Let's go ahead and let's see what it's going to give us. So now we're going to say, okay, we have cot of 7 pi over 3. Now, cot cannot be punched in the calculator, just like cosec, we're not able to. We had to change it to sine. Now, to 1 over sine. Now, cot is 1 over cos, so we know that it's going to be 1 over cos of 7 pi over 3, which we can split to now be 1 over cos of 6 pi over 3 plus pi over 3. Okay, this should get back to 7, but we want to do it in parts. Now this becomes 1 over cos of 2 pi plus pi over 3. We are now answering the question, okay? We expect you to now come in knowing this. So you can put it somewhere. Now we have it like this. It's not 1, it's 1 over 10, I'm sorry. Not 1 over cos, it's 1 over 10. 10. Why am I making that mistake? Cot is 1 over 10. So now we have changed it to what it also means. It means 1 over 10. So now we can just say, what is this going to be? We have to expand this 10, right? We have to expand this. So it's going to be 1 all over. What is tan of this? We expand. Remember, tan, you act like you're expanding. So it's tan 2 pi plus tan of pi over 3. And it's all over 1 minus tan 2 pi tan pi over 3. Okay, it's like this. Now, what are we going to have now? When it's 1 over a fraction, you just flip the fraction. So it becomes 1 minus tan 2 pi over 3 all over tan 2 pi plus tan pi over 3. So now what are we going to have? We put in the calculator. Remember, for tan, what are the special angles? What are the special values? We know there's a root 3. We know there's a 1 over root 3. Then the other ones are 0 and 1 and whatever. So we should watch out for those. So it's now going to be 1 minus. Let's punch now. Make sure your calculator is in radian mode. I'm going to punch tan 2 pi. What do I get? I get a 0. So this is going to be 1 minus 0. But 0 is multiplying tan pi over 3. We don't need to put it, but we just put it. Pi over 3, close bracket, is equal to 1.73 blah blah blah. Which one is it? Is it root 3 or is that? So let's try root 3. It looks like a root 3. Root 3, yes, it's 1.73. So it's going to be root 3 all over, because we know it can either be this one or this one. So we check which one it is. You understand how it is? Oh, that's a beautiful thing, right? So what is tan 2 pi? We know it's a 0 again. Then it's going to be plus. What's tan pi over 3? We just found it as a root 3. So what are we going to now have? this is going to be equal to 1 minus 0 by this, it's 0. When you multiply 0 by anything, it comes out as a 0. Then 0 plus root 3 is going to be root 3. So it's going to be 1 minus 0 is 1. So it's going to be 1 minus 0 is 1 over root 3. So it's going to be 1 over root 3. And this is our final solution. And we are done. Are you not happy? Are you not entertained? Goodbye for now. See you in the next one.